Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Edge of Legend, Season 3, Episode 8. And we're doing so much better on the technical side, so if anything is going wrong, please let me know in the chat. But without further ado, let us say our hellos and some announcements, and we will go on from there. Let's start our hellos with Wes. Wes, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and tell us what your pronouns are.
Hello, everyone. I'm Wes. I play Dragon Targir, the Duskwalker Magus. We're both he, him, and I'm ready to slay some demons.
Yes. Next up, we have Randy. I don't know what this voice is. Randy, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, my name is Randy Alvarenga, and I was just channeling a different voice. Anyway, Randy Alvarenga. I play Lothier Vanlinson, our human druid, and our pronouns are he/him, and I'm pumped. Let's kill some demons.
Nice. Speaking of demon killing, Kylie, please, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Kylie, or I go by Kai. It really doesn't matter at this point. I play Shionabis, the Elven Ranger. We both go by she, her.
Excellent. Well, that just leaves little old me. My name is PJ. I am the GM for Edge of Legend here on Nat20 Productions Official on Twitch. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing everyone else. Now, if you haven't had a chance yet, please go out and support our Patreon if you want to support the show. Really excited. It's been up for about a week, and we're doing really good. We already have a platinum subscriber. So if you can, go to patreon.com/nat20prods. Hopefully we can get some links up in the chat. If not, I'll make sure to get that out to you all during break. Also, please, if you want to support, you can also go to our Ko-Fi. And if you check this out on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Speaking of YouTube, if you haven't had a chance, we had a recap today. We tried something kind of different, and I hope you all liked it. Please let us know what you think in the comments if you like this new style of recap. And if you didn't see the recap, this is what you missed. So, last week on Edge of Legend, basically hell broke loose, and the heroes, the legends, had to go figure out what exactly this meant. They eventually, after taking an 8-hour kind of mud sauna holiday, went off to Isuo, who then told them that there was different problems all over the world happening as a result of some of these more demonic powers. They were on the Adelphon continent, and there was a sort of manifestation called the Ordo Erotatum. I've been getting it wrong for like 2 days straight. I'll get it right, but basically translates to Order of the Wrathful, where all of nature just got pissed off and started going in hordes and waves and killing everyone in their path. It's really bad stuff. Other things all over the world, but we'll get to that later. In the meantime, the heroes, I believe, are still in the city of Agrippa upon Aubert, having just survived an attack from the Order of the Erotum. I'll get back to that as well. I wrote it. My brain can't remember it. ADHD is great, isn't it? But we're going to start off here, back in Agrippa upon Aubert, just as they have finished destroying, the attacks. And, how can we forget? The theater demon that they fought inside Ichi's theater that she owns in Agrippa upon Aubert. And this is an important fact because as the theater demon died, or the demon known as the Crying Eyes, they made a quick message to the rest of their demon brethren that are on Shionabis' list, telling them to get together and to hunt Shionabis down because she knows that they exist. And of course, these 3 left demons, the demons that are left, I should say, agreed to hunt Shionabis down together. And this is where we're at, in the theater, as the demon lays dead, and as the other 3 demons on her list are working together to hunt her down. But we're still in Agrippa upon Aubert. And you still have a wish spell. And you still have a whole bunch of other questions and answers that you can have. So, I turn this over to you. What do you want to do?
What do we want to do, guys? Let's figure that out.
All right, I'm up for my nap. What's been going on?
Well, first there's this guy who kind of attacked us and took over town. There were animals that were trying to kill the whole place, and Oh yeah, hell has come to the realm, and there's demon lords all over the place.
Well, that part I know about, but why didn't you wake me up for the other stuff?
Well, you look so peaceful, you know. It was just like
I honestly thought you just like fell asleep in the tavern and I wasn't going to bother you.
I was like, if he gets up, sometimes he's grumpy, and
He's
you know.
so grumpy.
Look, all right, I may be grumpy, okay, but when it's for stuff like this, you gotta kind of wake me up.
All right.
You know, we used to have somebody for this.
Right. We used to be a little bit more on the responsible. We gotta learn to take care of ourselves, I guess.
I guess so.
But regardless, and he turns to Chionabis. Did we all hear him say that these demons were coming to chase Chionabis?
It was effectively like an interplanar like walkie-talkie. Yeah.
Who is about to come and fight us? Because that guy by himself was pretty damn strong, and it sounds like he was the younger, weaker of the group.
Yeah, so she's gonna pull out her list. Hold on. I wasn't expecting it to just happen right now. Hold on. I have it under my I got cool shit from Anubis notes. There's 3 left. I have the wallet closed, which is a dumb name. Loser. The turning knife. And the gamble and chance.
Okay.
So those are the 3 ones that we have left. PJ, was the walkie-talkie like a physical object?
It was.
Yoink.
Okay. Yeah, it's
I would like to know when they're around.
All right. Smart. I'm going to give you a hero point for that idea. I think I already said everyone
Cool.
starts this with 3, or is that last week? I don't know, but F it. I'll give you another one. No matter what. So yeah, I will say, because this is an infernal thing. What's your alignment again?
Chaotic neutral.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
It would definitely be if I touched it, and I'm not gonna touch it.
Probably if Dragon touched it too, it'd be bad.
I'm definitely good chaotic. I'm here to help, but also like I do my own thing.
Look, while we still have alignments in Pathfinder 2e, god damn it, I'm going to use them, okay?
All right. So I guess I need to think like Alona. All right. We need to think about how we want to trap them or approach them. If they're coming after us, why don't we go somewhere where they're gonna come after us. We could surprise them and set a trap.
I do love setting traps. Gas
But-
cloud, fireball, sneaky assassin.
Yes, and that leads us to the second part, which is we don't want a lot of people to die. So where can we go where we would be far enough away from a lot of people that, in a sense, people won't get hurt?
Do we know of any places with caves? Because caves would keep all the force contained and do a lot more damage to them.
I mean, there's one place, but I haven't been back in years. There was like back in season 1.
I was just thinking, I think we're on the same page, but please go.
I don't know what it's called, PJ. There's like it's not a cavern, but like kind of. And like, I don't know, when all the orcs were like planning to take over the world, they had their like little meetings there. And I mean, we could go there. I adopted a kid. He wasn't a kid. He was a very big orc. But I adopted him back then. Adopted.
That was
Not a big
Leon
deal. He's
Tar-
dead now, so it doesn't matter.
So
Leon
you've
Targ.
got a kid?
Yeah,
No.
you had a kid?
No.
You
Okay.
definitely had a kid.
You
said I had a
really.
kid.
you adopted
He
a
was
child.
he was like a Frankenstein monster. He was like 8 feet tall.
But that
How was
doesn't-
I
Wow,
not
that's really
supposed to
messed
be
up.
like-
Calling your child a monster.
I
Like
mean,
that's pretty bad. Like
Okay.
my kid's been a dick every
Well,
once in a while,
let's-
but I'll
let's
never call
go-
him that.
How about we pay a house call? We check on him, and then maybe we use these capes.
Not gonna go well. He's dead.
Flowers on the grave?
It's really sad.
Like I said, he wasn't mine. He was like a mixture of orcs. Not the point.
Why does Lothier seem sadder about this than you do?
Because he wasn't actually my kid, and he wasn't actually a kid to begin with.
You
When
said you
s-
adopted
you
him.
adopted.
Did you not see my little quotations? Is that not how they're used?
I mean, yes, but like adopted's a pretty like serious term. You know?
Like
I would
that is
say
a
Alona back
decision.
me up, but she's not here.
Like I'll be just in Svegar, you know, when we adopt someone, they're like blood. That's just how it works. We don't, you know, just because they're an orc or whatever, we don't really discriminate
Would
like
you-
that.
Would you prefer me use the word minion then? Because he wasn't a kid.
I mean, that
First
does
off.
make more sense for you.
Okay, but we're saying I don't know what Frankenstein is, but I imagine from the gestures you were using, not so bright up here.
Mhm,
Maybe the mindset of someone not a full adult, and then you adopted that person and then they died. That's just that still counts as they need to be cared for, and you promised to care for them at least by saying you were adopted them, whether or not that was true or not.
I've never met anyone who's a full-grown adult and needs to be taken care of like a child.
He wasn't.
No.
This isn't.
Okay,
God.
all right.
By the
right.
way, that was totally a
God.
joke on Dragon from Wes.
The GM is like, I want to explain all of it, but this is not my place.
all right, all right. Your adopted child.
Oh my
no
god.
way. Let's check out these caves. I think it sounds at least like the only idea the three of us have come up with so far that sounds right.
All right. Question.
So, where are these caves?
Adelphon Prime looks at PJ. Adelphon Prime. Yep.
Just outside of it. You can give me a survival check or a society check to recall knowledge.
Yeah. Society. We're looking at 33.
33. You remember, if you're speaking of what I think you're speaking of, the rock quarry that feeds directly into the local economy of Cobbledale is about an hour southwest of Cobbledale and about hour and a half, 2 hours east of Adelphon Prime, just around the northeast coast of the continent. So you can get there by going up to Adelphon Prime, the city, and then cutting over. You can just scoop around the southeast coastline up to the northeast coastline. Either way, you can get there in about, from where you are, I'm going to say half a day's journey.
So, couple of ways we can go. Half day's journey from here. Could take Isawo's house to get to Cobbledale. Then travel that way. I'd hate to bother them again. We bother them so much. So then why don't we just walk it?
Is it
I
bothering?
guess?
Is it bothering Isuo?
I mean, they know that we're gonna ask. So is
I
it
just feel
really?
so bad all the time.
Okay.
All right, all right. I mean, we can.
So
can
this
walk-
time we could like half a day. You said a day's journey, PJ. I missed what you said. A day.
Yeah, if you want to get to that location from Agrippa upon a bear, it would be about half a day's journey or a day's
Half a day.
journey if you're going like super slow and taking a nap.
That's doable.
Not bad. We do need to probably leave some breadcrumbs for the demons, though. We don't want them like rampaging around while we're not here.
We also don't know what's waiting for us out there on the way there. But you know,
I mean, that's
at
fair,
least
but
we can learn.
I'm slightly less concerned about that. Right?
Yeah, we can take whatever's out there, right?
Yeah.
I turn and look at the like sky that's aflame and Yeah. We can definitely do that.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this right now. Like, I think we've taken out way worse than whatever waits for us on the road out there.
Oh, you didn't see what just tried to attack us. It was all of the nature in this area.
He looks both of you up and down. You both seem in one piece.
You see me. I have some scratches on me, but yeah.
Scratches.
Dragon, you missed it.
Scratches.
Lothar turned into a dragon and then like breathed fire on everything. It was awesome.
Yeah,
just
isn't it so much
sick.
fun?
It's
Turning into a
pretty cool.
dragon is great.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I don't have that spell prepared right now, unfortunately.
Oh,
but
it is a nice one. All right. So we head out and we head towards there, towards out of Farm Prime. All right. We got
kind
this.
of. It's a small town called Cobbledale. Kind of where I met. It's where I met Alona. Actually.
Oh, it's where all this began.
Kind of. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Let's go find out how they're dealing with the apocalypse.
Did you cause more or less trouble before you met Alona? I'm just curious. My thought process is, did you like come up and did Alona change you, or did you like become even more troublesome to compensate for Alona?
I feel like I took on more responsibility.
Okay.
But because I took more responsibility, I became like a little more troublesome. And then I slowly corrupted Alona to become a little troublesome as well.
That's what I figured. Yeah. Okay. We're good.
All right. Before we head out, the last thing I ask is, do we have any information on these demons beyond their names?
Oh, we have their names?
I mean,
yeah, that's the list I read.
Yeah, it was the stupid, like the wallet, the wallet closed, the gambling chance, and whatever his name is. And by stupid, I just mean like, I out of character, PJ, great names. In character, stupid names.
Wait. If we kill the wallet, do we get rich?
It's a closed wallet. I wonder how much is in there.
Well, yeah, but when we
I bet he's broke.
Slice it open, maybe money comes out.
I mean, we'll find out when he attacks us for sure. Is there any roles, PJ, for like trying to recall demon lore?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, if you have lore demon, that's going to make the DC exponentially smaller. But if you don't have lore demons or lore planes, you can just do a good old-fashioned religion check to try and recall knowledge about these demons specifically. And while I'm talking, hello, Tythalanos. Thank you so much for your raids. Great to see you here today.
13 plus. That's a 33 religion check for me.
Okay, let me do a quick little cheat sheet check. You're all level 13. You said 33? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what specifically would you like to know with that check? I'll see what you get for that.
So essentially, this guy was crazy thespian control people, right? Like I assume, and I could be correct. Lothar would know more than Randy does about how demons operate, but the way it is in my head is that they kind of have sort of domains, essentially, like a type of demon that they are. Mm-hmm. And so I guess like just a rough guesstimate of like what kinds of demons we might be up against, like the wallet close being maybe potentially a roguish type person or something. I don't know, something like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so whatever you're doing to learn this information, whether it's reading or
whatever. I mean, if I can find books, I would love to.
Absolutely. And you are still in Agrippa upon a bear. You can always go to Isuo's house for more information. But you would know that the wallet closed is a demon of Betsa, who is the devil lord of hoarding and cupidity. Should say it very specifically. The wallet closed is a demon of hoarding wealth, more specifically taking wealth from others and keeping it for itself. Let's see. So 33. You know that the turning knife, twisting knife, one of the two, is a demon of Magadon, actually, and specializes in the art of assassinations and betrayals. Usually, this demon has been known to whisper in the ears of tired, paranoid people and causing them to betray their best friends and empires.
Don't like that one. Okay.
Last
Those
but
kind
not a
have
fan.
never gone well for us.
yeah. Last but not least, the Gamble and Chance is a demon of Al Muhammad, the god of contracts, and is a gambling demon, literally a demon based upon gambling and the manipulation thereof.
Got it. I'm only laughing, PJ, because I I was thinking about the character I made that has gambling lore. It's not this one.
I think I know what you mean, yeah. Kylie,
I've already dealt with a demon of Amuhamnia, right?
you dealt with Al Muhammad himself.
Oh, okay, even better. Cool. He hates me. All the demons hate me, but it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Al Muhammad, the devil of contracts and all that kind of stuff. He was basically, you all had that wonderful like Law and Order episode for Asim Ra's immortal soul, and then you found out the entire trial was a distraction while Ravan basically, literally raised hell in the Red Waste to try and take Nubia.
Love that.
So, just to understand the plan is to go to the rock quarry outside of Cobbledale and try to lure these three demons into a trap. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That trap we have not decided on what it is.
Okay.
We can figure it out on the way.
Yep.
Sounds good. I mean, we're gonna kind of blow them all up anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the plan.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. All right, let's pack up everything and let's, I guess, get going.
Okay. Should we like do you think these demons are like resistant to fire, or is that like not a normal demon thing? You're kind of the demon expert here. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Um, I mean, every demon is different in their own way.
Okay. I'm just look, you're like the resident demon expert here. I just had one in my sword.
I don't know if I would call myself a demon expert here.
You have a literal list to kill demons. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure if you're hunting them, you're kind of the resident expert.
Do you not do
You
any
would
research
think.
beforehand?
They don't give me research. They say, here's a list, go do the thing. And I said, oh gods, okay.
Yeah, but you like do some research on your target before you go after them, right?
No, because every list is a little different.
Maybe our bounty hunter can help you a little bit. I feel
Yeah.
like there's some ways to
Shouldn't
really.
you know about
I-
some stuff?
I mean not demons specifically, but researching my target before I go after them, absolutely. That's what you do.
How have we gotten this far and not known that you just kind of have lucked into killing the last few?
That's I mean, I guess when you've been alive for 1,000 years, you just kind of figure stuff out quickly. Or
Yeah, you know how to use
multiple.
resources.
That's true.
I go to library every so often.
Do you read things there?
Okay, I said I go. Isn't that enough?
All right.
Hmm.
Are we ready to head out then?
Yeah. Oh, real quick before we leave, your gas cloud. You think a bolt of lightning would set that off too? Probably.
I mean, anything that's flammable. So I mean, I'd imagine it's possible. Sure. I mean that's a GM call, but yes.
You know what? Just because I know that's like, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Really
Okay.
cool. I'm down for that.
All right. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm ready because right now I don't have. I've been researching some new spells, but I don't really have a fire spell prepared at the moment. I can do it. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted to try out some other stuff.
All right. And we don't want them to find us, right? While
Not
we're
yet.
traveling. All right. And then
I mean-
Lothair begins moving his hands. Like as you go, I guess. He casts pass without a trace on the entire party.
Question, PJ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, question for the group. Who has the bag of holding?
Not Dragon, because I feel like
Right.
I will have the
How
bag of holding.
Dare.
Can items be tracked while in the bag of holding, PJ?
No. I think technically speaking, it is considered its own pocket dimension. So therefore, unless they would have like some sort of ability to multiplanar seeing, they couldn't see it there.
Cool. I'm gonna drop this walkie-talkie in there.
Okay. Smart. Okay, cool. So, Pass That Trace is active. You are in a grip upon Bear. This is about a half a day's to a day's journey up the southeast to northeast coastline of Adolphon's continent and past Adolphon Prime. So my question is, are you just walking up that coastline, or like are you doing something specific?
I mean, I have a griffin and a bat. One can carry two, and then the other one can ride the other one.
Oh snap!
But I get to ride my griffin. I'm the only one that gets to ride my griffin.
Got it.
I've read the Griffin.
You've ridden the griffin with me. That's
Yeah.
fine. But as long as I'm with you, she won't murder you. Beatrice is very picky about who she lets ride her.
I mean, fine. It's fair. I just, I don't really like the bats after they scratched me.
How dare you talk about Wallace like that?
Your bat's name is Wallace?
It is now.
Nice. All right.
Man, is it like talking to a wall? This?
Are you proud of yourself for that one?
A little bit. Yeah, I liked it. Who names their bat Wallace?
I don't know. He came with
move
a
on.
name,
We
okay?
move on.
With a name like Wallace, definitely reads more books than you do, Jonabus.
Hey,
Without Alona, we are so lost. We're gonna have to grow up so quick.
No.
So quick.
Quick shout out. Thank you for the follow. And also thank you for the raid live from the apocalypse. Awesome to see you.
Oh,
And
awesome.
just another guy named Harry. I'm glad that you're here from the raid. I hope you like the show. We're about to go on a bit of a demon hunt. So, now last I checked, we have Beatrice and Wallace. So how are we dividing this up? Who's riding what?
Yeah, you said which one can the Griffin can carry two?
technically both can carry two.
Okay. I will take whatever I can, but I'm gonna talk to it and be really kind and just say, I know I'm not your usual rider, but I would really love it if you can take us there in one piece.
Yeah, me too.
Him too. I say in primal.
All right. So I'm just gonna say you figure out the riding situation and you fly on over to the quarry. Shonomus, have you been back to the quarry since the Green War? Almost 2.5 years ago.
Nope.
It is still under repair from the massive. I want to say you all had like a massive explosion back in season 1 to attack the army that met there.
That's right.
Yeah, and I don't know where you had that fight
Ooh.
with Xanakin the general. I don't know. It might have been in the quarry too, but you can still see the arena that Ichi fought Xanakin to the death, and you can see just the whole mountainside just rubble, and you're seeing a crew of people from Cobbledale and from Adolphon Prime working to basically excavate the damage, reset things up so that Cobbledale can go back to mining in the quarry, which is their number one export and money making facility. It is just a devastating rock slide away from just going bye-bye. But you still see a small crew working there, maybe 20 people.
This is not the right place to be then.
I mean, it is if we really blow it up. That would probably do some damage. We collapse the whole thing on them.
Some great hiding spots. Could do some damage. Just saying.
No, I agree. We so hop off Bat or Griffin and go over to these people who are working while the sky is literally on fire. And I'm like, hey, I know what you're doing is mighty important. We need you and all your friends to leave.
That's right. This whole thing is a violation of the law. These are unsafe working conditions.
Make a diplomacy check.
Can I use lore legal?
Yeah, I'll make the DC lower for that. Absolutely.
Oh, sweet. Oh, please work.
I'm aiding with the
I'm gonna use a hero point. That wasn't a good roll.
No.
Oh my god, what is
That wasn't.
I know, bloody, I'm not doing this, no. And they look at everyone, they start shouting like, oi, Damon's coming. Get out of here, we're gonna die if we stick around. Oh, wait.
no, it's fine. As he says that, I just go, you might want to unionize as well. Go ahead and talk about that, because this is not proper working conditions for sure.
I just gotta say, man, that draws some parallels with the whole aliens thing. Like people are like, yeah, government confirming aliens. Don't care. Pay us correctly and let us live.
There's Adolphon going like, we can confirm demons are falling from the sky to kill us. Yeah, but like, can I get a 3-hour, like, can I get like a 1-hour lunch break? This is stupid. I mean, working in the mines. I will say, if you want to, you can give me another diplomacy or legal lore. Adolphon is nothing if not litigious, and would definitely be open to, especially with Master Dominus still in the Progressive Party of their Senate, they would probably be very amenable to a...
Ooh. Be homies.
I would love to
39.
to help, but that dice is in dice jail.
Oh no!
It rolled another 3.
Another what?
I rolled another 3. So
No.
Dragon's not much help. He like starts to open his mouth and then can't think of anything and just like
Yeah.
no.
I rolled a 39 on diplomacy.
I rolled a 37.
So yeah, by your powers combined, you can see one of the foremen is working. They stop. They're clearly wearing the clothes of Adolphon Prime. They're like, ah, shit. All right, everyone, close it for the day. We're gonna go back. We're gonna start petitioning the summit for a union for the quarry. I don't want to deal with any of this headache. And he looks to you all and he goes, "Oi, you lot!" And kind of descends down, kind of takes out his carabiner, and he's like, "I hope you know what you just did."
You mean saved all these people from getting smashed by demons?
And yes, that too. Look, I don't mind the union. In fact, I support it. But the Senate is an absolute joke since Hell on Earth broke out. There's chaos going on there. Nothing's getting through. Usually we have a non-corrupt, very efficient...
I'm gonna go ahead and 50 gold says that guy's a demon.
You say to the guy?
Yeah, just to the group, but yeah.
Oh.
50 gold says that guy's a demon.
Oh, the leader?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I mean, it came
absolutely.
out of nowhere.
Came out of
At this
nowhere,
time?
seeding chaos, trying to corrupt stuff, and making sure that no one's there to fight against the demons hordes. Yeah, demon.
Absolutely. So
Do we have a name for him?
He just kind of looks. I don't know. Everyone just keeps calling him head of Senate. There's also a new elf that has joined the committee, trying to join the effort in arguing this man down, but it's just been stalemate after stalemate after bloody stalemate.
A new elf?
A new elf that I've seen. I've only known of one in the entire Senate, and now we have two, which is exciting. But who the hell is this bloke?
Do you know where they came from?
No, they just walked in. They prattled a bunch of resume bits. Bowen vouched for them, and now they're on the Senate. No idea who this bloke is.
what?
Well, if Bowen vouched for them, it can't be that bad, right?
I
Hmm.
I kind of vote that we go on a little
I agree.
political assassination mission. I mean,
I mean,
political argument mission.
Yeah.
better. I mean, I can call a Senate meeting.
All right.
Then we could at least meet the guy face to face and suss out if he's actually a demon or if he's just kind of a dick.
I mean, politicians are usually
Yeah,
both.
but that's kind of what I meant. A demon or a normal politician. It's really hard. Those lines are really fine.
real blurred. Yeah, so we can take care of this first. She's gonna turn to the worker. Do you have a paper, parchment, and some kind of writing utensil with you?
Yeah, I think I do on my work belt. They move around their stuff. They finally find this massive leather pouch. Open it up. There's some folded, kind of sweaty but still crisp parchment and like a mobile quill. So it's got like one charge in it. And he hands it to you and he says, "How about it?"
Okay, I'm going to rip this piece in half and make two separate letters. One is going to the Senate, calling for a meeting in like 3 days. The other one is going to Bowen and saying, "What the fuck?" from Shionibus.
That's it.
Yeah. She'll know. She'll know.
The
It's
most
fine.
Giannis letter ever.
Okay.
Short and sweet. And I'm
Signed
just gonna roll
Giannis.
them up
That's fine.
and hand them back to him. I need these sent. I don't. Ooh. She's gonna like pat her pockets, like look in her pouch. I'm gonna have my stamp, like my signet on it, so they know it's me. I'm gonna like roll it up, hand it to him. These both need to be sent immediately.
So for the first one, give me your choice: society check or diplomacy check. Your seal gives it a +2.
Ooh, hero point.
Go right ahead.
Hey, yeah. Ooh, I think that's the same number. Yeah. I'm gonna do society, and that's a 29.
9.
With the +2, so
Mhm.
31.
Perfect. Okay. You said 3 days?
I'm gonna look to the group. 3 days? That gives us enough time, right? Cool. Yeah, 3 days.
3 days. Okay. 3 days. So you send it off. You know that it's probably gonna take a few hours to get there, and by then it's probably gonna be end of business. They probably won't even get it the next day. You could have this guy send it in, or you could try to scare a bit if you'd want to.
I know it will get there faster if I just do a scarab. The one going to the Senate, I'm just gonna send by mail, and they're gonna get the next day, and then they're gonna panic, like, we only have 2 days now. They're gonna be like, is it 3 days from this moment right now, or was it 3 days from yesterday? Like, I want them to sweat.
Make sure to date it.
It's
They
like
should.
every letter I get from like the government. It's like, you have 2 weeks to finish this. It's like, you took a week and a half to send it to me, a-holes. Like, I got no time now.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
I do want them to be a little nervous for my appearance. I'll scarab Bowen
Okay.
and say the same thing.
Cool. I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Oh, and also, talk about that wish spell that you might have. Be right back.
Y'all, what the fuck is going on?
What?
I mean, there's just a million things happening all over the world, and I don't know how we're expected to solve that.
Oh, it's easy. You just go around and kill all the demons.
There's a lot of demons.
Mhm.
Because there's like demon lords, and then there's demon princes, and then there's just a lot of demons in the hells. And then there's, however, I mean, and this is just Randy talking now, but I thought we used the wish spell to like do the
We did, but we hit
yeah.
1,000 on Twitch.
Oh,
So because we did that, we got another one.
Oh.
So
I thought we
realistically,
already
it's
picked
like
what we wanted though.
Okay, so
Mhm.
yeah. I
Well,
wish
because it was to fix that mirror. No, we did it because it was to fix that mirror.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
fix what mirror?
The
You guys do something
mirror,
last
the
episode?
looking glass mirror.
I think it was you were here for this, but
I don't know if you were, Wes. I thought that was last session.
was it?
I don't
I-
know.
It last episode.
Oh no, they didn't. To my knowledge, y'all didn't use it. You were about to, and then the order. Oh wait, here we go. We are back. That's so weird. Thank you for being patient with this internet. For some strange reason, it just keeps trying to close and come back. But we're back. Thank you so much for your patience. I guess it's just this summer heat is just killing the internet. Anyway, yeah. So no, if I recall correctly, the wish spell had not been used yet per last episode, but you got the wish spell because we hit 1,000 people on Twitch. Thank you so much to everyone. So that spell has not been used yet.
So we did talk about like using it to like close or like to rebuild the looking glass. Like the thing that was allowing all these demons to like flood in essentially.
Mhm.
Does is there anything else we want?
I
Dragon's
just
other
talked
option
about
is
it.
ultimate forms. So
Wish for ultimate forms for everybody in the party. So
and
like
then Kylie has a new idea, it seems like.
Okay. So
No, I know who's in the Senate
Ooh.
Who's
Okay.
in the Senate?
because I was told he was in the Senate. It's another fucking Belaine in the Senate.
God
damn it.
That's what I thought. And I was like, that can't be right.
Double
Mother
assassination.
trucker.
Got it. Understood.
Bro, there's like 20 millions of this dude.
There's like 40,000.
But you know what? If we capture him, we can get information from him.
Could.
Operation get information from Villain Tarsian. Because that dude needs to.
Or
We could just wish away all the Blaine Tarsians.
I mean, they all can't be bad, right?
I mean, you don't know yet. You don't know yet. They could
Well,
be all.
it did
brought hell to.
It
to
did say
the
it was
planet.
arguing against the other guy. That was like freezing everything up and trying to be like the supreme leader.
Even if
Gives
he's
me,
not. So
like, Palpatine vibes.
Villain Tarsian has spent thousands of years since the pruning of the trees planning how to sort of bring hell to earth, it seems like, and to replant the trees. Because remember, he did talk to us about, he talked to you about that, right? So definitely don't trust this man. He's probably like, you know how in video games there's always that one choice where it's like morally gray. That's what Villain Tarsian, like, he does feel bad and wants to like make the society pay for having destroyed the trees, which is like kind of right? But then he also has damned all of society in the world to hell. That's not so good.
Yeah, I
kind of against that sort of deal.
My only thing is, if this Blaine Tarsian did pretty shitty things, did the universe then have the next one be better to balance them out?
Is that how that works?
I
thought
don't
these
know.
I thought these were clones. I thought he made himself do all these.
He could, but
But we
they
don't
all
know.
have their own personalities? Are they aware that they're clones? I have so many questions.
So we ask questions. So we
Yeah,
go
I mean-
to this Villain Tarsian and we
Do clones have memories?
That's
Like,
see,
do they share
these are
memories
things we
and
don't
they
know.
taught stuff? Because if they're not taught stuff, they could all have developed differently. That's true. That's very fair.
All right. So we approach this Villain Tarsian at least civilly at first. I'm still preparing a nice spell to throw at that guy because I don't trust him.
I
Oh,
have
absolutely.
several, and I have, and he like jingles his pocket. It's like, and I've got plenty of bullets.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
All
as
right,
you're
so
having
we're
this-
heading to the Senate, it sounds like.
Are we trying to kill demons first?
I don't know.
It sounds like either way we go is going to be killing some demons.
That's true.
Well,
Wait, we
I
said we'd
do-
be there in a few days, right? Sorry, go ahead.
approximately 3 days. And I do also know that you sent a scarab off to Bowen, which is a much faster form of long distance communication. Would you like to wait for Bowen's response?
Well,
I'm gonna ask the group.
okay, how about we stay here? We wait for Bowen's response and set trap for 3 demons that may be attacking us. If they come in a day and a half,
Yeah,
we
I
make
can
a
just
plan.
teleport us.
yeah. And then
Like-
we can so then we can wait the whole time and
That's what I'm
just,
saying. Like,
boom.
yeah, I just
Well-
need a day to prepare that spell. So, like, if we fight
Don't even
on day 3, like, that's going to be a bit of an issue.
Got it.
don't even prepare that spell because Eastwell has a house.
Here?
You just take us to
Yes.
Adolphon. Oh, he has a house in Adolphon.
Okay,
Probably
so
will.
last
And
ditch
Idlefarm
effort, we'll go through Isoa.
Mhm, mhm.
I feel like we need to bring Isoa some flowers or something.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You know,
But how
like
do
a
you
cake.
surprise a guy who knows a person that knows everything?
it's not about
don't.
surprising them. It's just a kind gesture. You know what I mean?
All right.
It's like when you buy your mom something at the market. Yes, she's paying and she's with you, but you know, it's the thought that counts.
That's true.
All right. So, let's figure out our trap for these demons.
Okay. Really fast before you do that, do you? I don't know. You might have said it, and I might have not heard it. Did you want to wait for Bowen to respond to the scarab? Okay. Because pretty quickly, as the scarab goes flying out, you get a response back in the form of this ethereal, bright blue snow owl. The kind with that beautiful haunting face, the pitch black eyes, the little beak. Wes, Dragon would recognize these animals all over the frozen north. Svigar, Numenov, the Elven Citadel. I don't know if Dragon ever even got near it, but you saw these things everywhere. These beautiful, terrifying snow owls. And this one just comes soaring over at the speed of your usual scarab. And this bright blue light kind of starts to emit, and you see Bowen standing in front of you. She's wearing this very gorgeous white silk gown with a white fur shawl. Her crystal ice magic hand is holding a scotch with two cubes of ice in it. And she's just like, her short blonde hair has been gelled to this amazing androgynous pullback, and she's just kind of fingers on her nose bridge. Hello,
Dragon's
sister
never
of the
met her
Sands.
before, so Dragon immediately pulls his sword.
Pull the sword out. She goes, "Oh, no, put it down, boy. I'm not a threat to you. It's okay."
All right. Well, you know, normally when people like appear out of nowhere and change out of an owl, that's. I mean, you're
Oh.
drinking. You're fine.
Yes. Oh, good. Wait, braids, drinking. Svigar, great to see you here.
Yeah, like the owl. Kind of miss those.
Yes. So, Sister of the Sands, how can I help you?
What in the nine hells is going on in the Senate?
So, you know that nasty little play that Tarsian pulled? Everything's all hell on earth, skies fire, demons spew forth from the clouds, calamities everywhere. Yes. Just yesterday, about, if not on perfect timing with this whole kerfuffle, a gentleman came into the Senate and said that he was now going to be the head of the Senate. We tried to put a vote against him. Somehow the votes were never in our favor. And then she showed up. Miss Dolly Tontine joined the Senate with her NCC non-caffeine compliant crusade, and she stood in his favor, made a very rousing pitch. Next thing we know, we have this new head of Senate running and faffing everything up. Well, it was about that time that a dear old friend reached out to me and asked to join as well. Well, I thought, sure, turnabout is fair play. Says, you're not going to like this. You're not going to like this at all. Which one do you want to know first? Who's the little rapscallion that I joined on Senate, or who's the asshole that took it over?
Oh, I know who joined.
Share
And I
with
know
the-
what he did.
Share with the class, I'm curious.
Valane Tarsian?
The one and only.
The good friend. I wouldn't say one and only.
Well,
Yeah.
the one of many.
So you know what he did.
I do.
Yeah,
Well, I
you
know-
still trust him?
We heard you vouched for him on the Senate floor.
I have known Valane Tarsian before all of you were born, by at least a couple centuries, eons, thousands and thousands of years.
I mean, I'm human. That's to be expected in a world with elves.
True. But at least 10 times longer than I've known Shionimus to be alive. That's how long I have known the great Valane Tarsian.
And you're both old.
We're very old.
Hey,
What? I mean,
not that.
everyone
Let's-
looks great.
Not the point. You knew Valane Tarsian.
Mhm.
Did you know this one specifically?
I was a little confused to see him alive after the image that's been magically played on repeat, watching him destroy himself with I can only imagine is some disintegration spell. One that stands before me, then, clearly a simulacrum or a copy, or that was false. Either way, his attitude is different. Where before he was a multifaceted being, this one seems to be focused on law, order, litigiousness, rules. He's very single-minded. The point where this is all I can ever get out of him is what is right and what is true and what should be in the Senate and what shouldn't be in the Senate. He seems almost like a man possessed of nothing but order, almost like as if Iudex himself built this elven man. So I don't know who he is, but he's definitely Valane, but different.
Interesting. Well, if you vouch for him, I'll consider it.
Hasn't
But
done anything
I
yet.
won't believe it until I see it.
That's fair. Well, I've heard scuttle of your letter saying that you demand a summit, a Senate hearing in 3 days, so you probably will have that opportunity. I suggest you do meet this Valane when that time comes.
What about the other one?
Ah. Who here has read their Astrogenicon and understands about the fall of the gods and the 9 hells within? Good. This is done her reading. Anyone else?
It's on my list.
PJ, how well do I know that? Because I was, what's her name, who wrote it?
Layer yeah, it's all coming back to you. The minute you raise your hand, like you're lying, your brain opens up and suddenly you are privy to the immortal and divine knowledge of the entire book of the gods, something that no mortal, maybe one, has ever survived.
Cool. No doubt.
Mm-hmm. So, with that, she looks to you with this knowing look on your face, and she says, Sister of the Sands, take a guess. Who would love to join the Senate and bog it down with myopic legalese?
Oh God, I don't know. You know how much I hate these questions.
Very true. I was just having some fun. The head of Senate is Amuhamia, the Devil Lord of Contracts.
Called it. Well, not that specifically, but I could tell it was a demon.
Yeah, I mean,
Or devil, different. Distinctly.
Which
Demons were
is-
already inhabiting the corrupt lands from which the fallen gods fell into. The fallen gods that fell and landed there became devils. A little different. Like cousins.
Which one's stronger?
Oh, they're both strong. They're both strong, but
Oh.
both for terrible different reasons. Demons are corrupt. Devils are exact. Yes.
Well, still sounds like he needs to die.
Yes, good luck killing a devil on Earth. On this plane, I should say.
why do you say that?
They're not exactly something you... Can you kill a god? Have you?
Yes, technically.
If you turn him mortal.
Oh, you're talking about Kormat. Oh, dear boy. He was murdered so foul. Yes, in theory. You killed a dead man.
We killed the one that was in the theater back in
Oh. Wait, was that a demon? Or was that a devil lord? Very different hierarchy.
I look at Chiotabis.
Kylie doesn't know, but Shionabis does.
was that crying thespian a demon lord or a demon
It was-
or a devil?
It was just a demon.
Just a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Let's
a
say everyone's
demon.
on my list is a demon.
Got it.
Cool.
Yeah, we killed a demon.
Yeah. Oh, we kill demons all the time.
Demons, yes. But you have not killed devil lords. You've not
No.
killed gods, to my knowledge. And the devil lords are essentially gods.
Oh.
Yeah. It was sticky wicket, that whole used to be part of grace and then fell from said grace due to betrayal, and depending on who you talk to. There's always an argument about who betrayed who, which lets you know Magadon's work is going peachy. Sorry, I've had like 3 of these and I'm a little sour.
Right.
You haven't seen Magadon, right?
Maganon? I've not seen him. I've seen Ravan, his brother.
You've seen him?
Yes, I have.
Where?
Sister, I'm so sorry.
No, he's not. He's not. You're lying to me.
I wish I was. Why do you think the red wastes have gotten so bad?
I don't want to go home. All right, cool. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll get to the Senate. We'll have our meeting. We'll murder this guy, and then we'll murder the rest of the demons on my list. And I really just want a nap, guys. I could really use a nap.
Well, Nap, I heard that you're in the quarry making a miners' union? About bloody time, honestly. I don't know how that slipped through the system, but I'm glad we're correcting it now.
Yep. Just here helping our fellow man.
Right, well, do you have any other questions for me? The Ice Queen of the Senate, the White Lion of the North, Bowen Rionag.
I'm good. What about you guys?
I can't
Sounds
think of
like
anything
we
at the
need to
moment.
Pay the Senate a visit.
Yeah, can we like trap this devil lord if we can't kill it or maim it or something?
That may be a bit difficult. Again, He is a god. He may not just sit idly by. He may leave when he realizes it's not worth his effort. He may leave when you've annoyed him with legalese and other form of arguing. I do seem to recall there was a bit of a lawyer incident that he was very frustrated with when he lost that case and left of his own volition.
We can bore him to death.
That might work too. Well, all in time. When you do come to town, let me know. I'll be more than happy to give you stay at my lovely palatial estate and give you vouching for the floor, and we will handle this, I suppose, as needs must. Until then,
Oh,
yes.
we'll be there shortly. Chionobis already called a Senate meeting.
I heard. I'm very excited. Anyway, if there's nothing else you need from me, I'm just going to return my Snow Owl and end transmission. Anything else? All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to go have a fourth and a fifth and look longingly to my fireplace for a few hours. Goodbye. And the Snow Owl kind of glitters and poofs, and you see this like snowfall just kind of take up the space where the owl once fluttered.
Pretty cool trick.
Sure, he has a big enough head about it. All right, so what's the plan, guys?
We go. I mean, the demons haven't attacked here. It sounds like we know of a demon lord. I don't know how we kill a demon lord or trap it. So
I mean, I could like try and do some research, but realistically, it'd probably take more magic that I have. Probably some divine magic, to be honest.
do we think one of these demons that are chasing us might know?
I mean, one of them is their goon, so
Okay. So maybe they would know a weakness or something we could exploit.
true. All right, I guess we start there and just see who shows up first.
All right.
Yeah. Well, if we do have some time, there is something that I do need to do at some point.
And that is
I have to visit the Death Realm and see my father.
ooh. Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've got a question to ask him about something. Potentially could help us in this situation. I'm not sure.
I mean, at this point, any help is good help. Do you want us to go with you? Do you want to do this on your own?
Please come with me. Please, thank
Got
you.
it.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So really fast,
Yeah.
I do want to confirm a few things. So we're setting up a trap in the quarry for the demons that are hunting Shionibus to show up, and then you get the drop on them. But also we're possibly thinking about going to the world of the dead and checking in on
That will be later.
Okay.
I mean, like the world is literally on fire, and
Mm-hmm. So what I want to ask then, because I feel like the death thing will happen at some point, how exactly are you setting a trap for these demons? What's the
Rhaegon's thought was find an enclosed space, potentially where some of the stuff could collapse in, where we could cast the explosive cloud and something else to create enough force to not only blow them up and keep the explosion contained, but also collapse some of the mountain on top of them.
Okay. Further damaging the quarry. Love it, like good adventurers do.
Yes.
All right. So how exactly are you going to get them here?
That's why I was trying to leave breadcrumbs before we left.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. Because
So-
I know Shionabis has the walkie-talkie in the bag of holding. We're gonna do
We
something
can,
with
I mean,
that.
we can
or-
take it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
it'll like ping them or something.
Does
Drop
it
a pin.
does it talk to them?
Yeah, it does. I mean,
Yeah. It's like
used
literally
it-
a walkie-talkie.
he used it to communicate with them. So I mean,
Yeah, he monologued into it and everything.
Oh.
Very dramatic.
Let
I
me
could-
borrow it.
I take it out. I go, all right, here you go.
How do I just talk into it? Is
It's an arcane item. I thought.
Oh,
you
okay.
were-
You-
yeah.
Press the button on the side.
Really fast, Wes. What's Dragon's alignment?
he
Oh
is
no!
Oh no!
Yeah, so Dragon is I would probably say chaotic good.
Got it. Good. Okay.
Maybe neutral. No, he does mostly he leans more
He's
good, but
definitely
he
good.
definitely does.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like
Cheater.
willing. I don't actually know. He probably is chaotic good,
Okay.
but like he does have moments where he's like, no, the rules are meant to be broken. No, I'm gonna protect my friends. I don't care.
I'm seeing so it's like neutral good, chaotic good, somewhere in that
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. You take 3 evil damage, and you become enfeebled 1 holding this foe. You can feel your arm almost. You know that horrible like numbness when your arm gets weak for no reason. Ugh. You can
yeah.
feel that the minute
No.
you hold it, and it does 3 evil damage to you. But you're able to click the
TJ,
button and operate
I
the
also
device.
touched it.
You
I should
Oh,
probably
you
take
did.
it
You
too.
did. You pulled it out. Okay, you are enfeebled 2, and you receive
Yikes!
2 evil damage.
Okay.
So yeah, Dragon's just like feels weird. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, dickheads, come here.
I'm not going to answer that because my name isn't Dickhead.
But you are one though. It's a description rather than. a
I
name.
lean over and I go, "You literally just answered it."
Yeah. Well, we have your toy here, and we're just hanging out. We're gonna have some lunch, and I'm gonna annoy you until you come here.
Wait,
That's pretty much what we're gonna.
Is she there with you?
Oh,
Ooh.
absolutely. Say
She's
hi, Chionabis.
Oh yeah, here you go. Say hi.
I'm not gonna say hi to this like a little dickhead.
She says hi.
She also called you a dickhead.
Yeah.
in case you didn't hear.
her.
Oh, good.
My God. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
No.
No.
I
Alright.
do. I actually
You
speak
do?
Abyssal. Yeah. I speak
Okay,
Abyssal.
perfect. You start hearing an Abyssal, this voice go, yeah, she's with them. Ping is saying this quarry up near Cobbledale. That soon? All right. They
In
will know
Abyssal,
when.
he's gonna respond. It's like, oh, we're so scared. Oh my goodness, it's not like we've killed dozens of your kind before. Oh my goodness, this is so spooky. All in Abyssal. It's like, yeah, like bring snacks.
Before you hang up, you hear, oh shit. and then
Tosses it into the
Yeah.
bag.
that moment when someone speaks a different language, like mock you, and then you shoot back in the language, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm being humbled right now." Yeah, so that conversation happens. I'm gonna say what you heard in the background was they could probably be there in about 2 or 3 hours.
No, all right, and yeah, so Dragon will relay that information and start working on kind of making the mine a little more crippled as far as structure goes.
You guys can't like clone me or something, right? Like
No.
you can't make 2 of me.
No.
Not in 2 or 3 hours, I don't think.
Damn.
But one thing, Wes, if you're enfeebled 1 or 2,
Yeah, 1.
then you take a -1 strength rolls and DCs.
And
Yeah.
because
But
it's
is that only while I'm holding it though?
there will be a residual effect, as most conditions have, unless stated otherwise, a timetable. So enfeebled 1 will probably go away in approximately 6 to 10 seconds, and Enfeeble 2, double that. So within a minute, you're fine, but the damage is still
Okay.
on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Ugh.
fine.
He shakes
Yeah,
it out.
It's definitely gross.
Definitely a bad feeling. Okay.
Like tingling in my fingers. I don't like it.
So just so I know exactly, what are the moves that you are doing to create the trap, and what is your overall goal for the trap, so I can write down notes to prepare for what's about to come?
I am going to commune with the spirits of Earth in the area, specifically where Dragon is setting them up to like crumble, and I want to have them help us make it tumble onto bad guys when they come.
Okay.
Dragon is using Pretty's flame to like kind of halfway burn support beams and stuff just in the area ahead of them. Because realistically, Dragon knows he can teleport them out of here anyway. So even if they close themselves into the cave, it doesn't matter. He's going to, he's just going to be burning those support columns. So when the explosion goes off, all of it collapses and then tumbles down on top of them.
Okay. Cool. Now, so would it be just as they enter? So just to give you a mental picture, there's one pathway in and out, like a small work door. This is like multi-leveled, kind of coming out like this into an open sky. And there's like a large, massive work area at the very bottom.
There's no like cave area.
The cave area to access the quarry, you had to walk through to get here, unless you probably flew in from the open top. But that access cave was blown up in season 1. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yeah, blown up a long time ago, because that's when you first met Calhorba Bubble Boil, and the whole place was rigged to blow, and you blew up the entrance. But then again, they can still fly their demons, so it's not an issue. They can probably get to you from the open center top. Man, talking about lore from 3 years ago.
So there's no like tunnel or anything like that would be enclosed.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what we were all thinking.
Yeah, that's
you know
what.
You know, I will say that the same work tunnel to access the quarry has been worked through to get to the quarry, because there's no way humans can survive a 150, 200 foot drop into the quarry. So I'm going to say the one work tunnel in and out has been cleared and has access.
Cool.
The one that all these people were using.
That is where we will set up then.
Yep. I mean,
So
yeah,
that
it's the
it
best
amplifies the explosion and contains the gas, and
Okay. So like a small, almost like a 10-foot hole. They're going to be. The idea is, if I get this right, they're going to come out and it's going to just collide on them as they exit the thing. Correct?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay. All right. Lothier, give me a nature check. Dragon, your choice of engineering lore, or I'd love to say arcane, but this is not so much about using magic, but using it specifically. Okay, so engineering lore, which I don't know if you have, or arcane lore, which will be arcane check, which will be very hard for level DC 36.
Jeez. Okay. Wait, that dice isn't Dice Joe.
Yeah.
A 42.
42. Was that a nat 20?
No. A nat 20 would give me
My lord.
44.
All right.
I just used both of my hero points, and my dice are angry. I rolled a 5, a 3, and then a 10. So it's a 33. So I do not hit that.
Okay. Cool. The good thing is the spirits are helping you. So I will give that a +2 bonus, and that will make it 35, which I believe is on the number I mentioned, give or take.
I think you said 36.
36? Okay, crap.
35.
You were right. I said 36.
I can't remember. Yeah.
You're right.
I
I said
think you
30.
said
I said 36. That
Yeah.
will still be, unfortunately, a fail. Shonibus, what are you doing for the trap?
I am going to place the walkie-talkie, the demon walkie-talkie, at the entrance of or just past the entrance to where we're having this trap layout. So they have to like walk forward and then they get crushed. And then we celebrate, and then we do a thing. I don't know.
Okay. So, Shonibus, then give me a stealth check or a thievery check.
Stealth or thievery. Hiya. Can I do better? It's an okay number. No, I'm just gonna take it.
Of course, my practice roll, I roll a freaking nat 20.
I hate that.
I'm getting trolled by my dice right now.
Yeah, they hate you. They said you missed last week. How dare you?
Next
I
time
know.
you're in LA, we're buying you new dice.
I like my dice though. They're just angry at the moment.
Well, Angie.
35 for stealth.
Okay.
But I'm down to hang out and buy dice.
Absolutely. All right, so with the trap set, the demons on their way, Al-Muhamia running the Senate, Dali Tontine backing him up, and Villain Tarsian working alongside Bowen Rioneg. There's a lot of shit going on, but fortunately, we're going to take our 10-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to see how good or bad this demon fight goes. We'll see you then, everybody. Bye. See you in 10 minutes.
And then I told him that, wow, I can't believe you said that to me. And then I started crying, and then I walked away. Like a boss ass bitch.
I can't imagine you crying.
Yeah, that's
Like, over
that's
anything.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I only do it to make people feel bad.
Oh, well, okay. That makes more sense. I understood.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, we're back. We're live.
Oh.
I was gonna.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hey everyone, thank you for being
Well.
so patient. We are going to be picking things up right where we left off, which was everyone preparing for a big fight. And that's what we're going to get into right now. So, it's been a few hours. You have major preparations. They are ready for the ambush. Hours pass. And Shonomus, give me a perception check.
Yikes. Hiya. Ooh. What is my perception? Let's hero point that. Just in case. Oh. No. Math is hard. Hold on. 36.
36. Okay. So everyone, you see a very unusual lithe-framed gentleman come walk in with like a long black coat, some nice fur adornments, two different color eyes, and this weird lapel. You can't quite make it out from, but a weird lapel on his jacket, like a weird pin. And he seems to be coming like this very nice coat, walking very kind of arrogantly, very cocksure of himself, walking in with this giant. Oh, hey, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. Comes walking with this demonic walkie-talkie, up to the demonic walkie-talkie that Shionibus placed strategically at the fall point. Shionibus, you recognize Felix Chance.
How did I know? Yikes.
For those of you who don't know, Felix Chance is the one of the four clovers, the avatars of Kioma, the god of fortune and luck, who runs the temple to Kioma in Adelphon, which is mostly a glorified casino and someone that Kylie / Shionibus has made many life-threatening deals and promises with.
Right. No, we talked about Felix Chance before.
Yeah, you met him at the Pink Lace. Yeah. My brain's had a brain blast. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Looking to Shonibus.
Not this.
I mean, he almost took my eyes.
So, yeah, he almost took her eyes. And there was a whole thing about like, don't make deals with Felix Chance. Like that was the big thing that like Shionibus was saying. Which mean, has he been this demon lord the whole time?
I didn't think you could like.
I'm shook.
Yeah.
Two
I'm
gods.
shook.
I'm gonna go a hard this.
Yeah.
Fine. Dragon like sets down the rifle and it's just like.
I'm gonna load an arrow.
Oh no, I think that was a hard like this as in
Like as a
Off the
no go.
board,
Like he's
like,
not
we
a
do
good
not-
person.
we do
Like
not
let's-
like
Oh, I thought you were saying don't shoot him.
no.
Like I'm like, ah, damn it.
No, absolutely shoot. It's I think where we're heading.
Wait, but there were. Hold up. Dragon's gonna like time out. There were a bunch of demons on that call. I mean, should I? Yeah, do it.
If you wait a few more minutes, you will see two other gentlemen walking behind him.
Let's hold on.
And they don't like look particularly demonic, do they?
No, they look more like. So one of them looks like a very you would think they look like just kind of like a boring, very middle class worker in Adolfon, like a blue collar who makes enough to be okay, but not enough to be comfortable. You know what I mean? Gentleman, tan from working in the sun, hands blistered, boring tunic, kind of stained from work. The other is wearing very drab, dark clothes, rogue-esque, but not enough that you'd look at them and go, "Well, that's a rogue." No, just someone who's designed to like fade into a crowd of many faces. And these three gentlemen just kind of walk up, and Felix just kind of looks at them, points to the well-hidden radio, and they all start walking to that position, and they're just kind of looking at it confused.
So immediately upon like realizing thumbs down means kill the guy, Dragon, as a preparatory action, is going to activate his sword. So it starts glowing and gleaming, and he's going to look to Lothier to wait for that cloud.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna cast incendiary fog
in the
as
little
my
tunnel.
ready action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So they're like right where they are. So they're just gonna see this like black mist. sort
And
of-
immediately after Dragon hears the words, he's going to spell strike with chain lightning
yes.
right on the first one and chaining it to all of the other ones. So that's what's happening.
okay. So you have three targets. You have Felix Chance. You have the guy who looks like he wants to fade into crowds, and the kind of middle class worker.
All right. So true strike, spell strike. Do I make the attack, or are we like rolling initiative first?
They don't know you're there. They will after this. They're a little confused by the cloud. Hold on, they need to make a roll to see if they recognize the spell. They don't recognize the spell. So I'm going to say after this, we roll initiative. And if you want to, you can attempt, keyword attempt, to activate that trap you have in store.
All right, we're gonna attempt. So I'm gonna cast True Strike and Spell Strike with Chain Lightning.
Mhm.
My dice have blessed me. Nat 20
Oh,
on the
my
first one. I'm gonna roll the second one just for fun.
That's
That's a
gonna be good
7.
for them.
Okay, that's not good.
All right.
But Nat 20 on the first one, that makes me real happy. My
And
dice
I
have
have
been
10d6 to roll for that.
So you're adding 10d6 with the
That's
cloud?
what the fog does.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
it's just a 10d6 damage.
I got a
and
bad feeling about
I
this.
activated my sword,
Mm-hmm.
means confirms full damage on everything,
Yep, yep, yep.
which means that just
I don't like those.
the chain lightning is 96 damage
Ooh.
doubled.
Yes.
So that's no, I'm sorry. That's 100, and my brain is not mathing. My 192 damage just from the chain lightning.
Hold on. So, because the chain lightning has a reflex save, right? So they have to roll, but because you crit, they're gonna
But
have
my
it one
incendiary
over.
fog does hit them.
Well, it does,
Yeah.
but the person who gets spell striked won't be able to reflex save because they're hit by the attack and then immediately it goes off.
Right, it's everyone else behind them. Okay.
So the ones behind them will be able to reflex save, but not the first guy. The
So-
first guy is messed up.
So I need to know, because I'm about to put some big numbers on the board. Who did you decide to hit again? Felix Chance. The guy who looks like he's supposed to blend into crowds, or the middle class blue collar worker.
I think because Chianobus marked Felix as the first one,
Mhm.
probably would shoot Felix because he was also the first one to the thing and he wants to chain it through them.
So yeah, probably Felix. So and then so 3d12. So 36, 72 damage from the shot. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. 84 or 86 damage from the shot.
Okay. 80. You said
Uh,
86.
Wait, I'm mathing wrong. Hold on.
Sorry. Take your time. This is a lot of math. Pathfinder, like,
Yeah.
go big or go home, sucker.
72 plus 12 is 8. Yeah, 84 plus 12, so 96 plus 1d6 fire, which is 102, plus 1d6 good, which is 114.
Okay.
So 114 from the shot, and then 192 from the chain lightning.
Okay, so hold on. Let's get the weapon first. So you said 114
for the weapon.
Okay.
And then 192 for the chain lightning.
Okay, so one second. You said 192?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the 92 damage, that was the full base damage, right? Before they doubled it?
96.
96,
Before it was doubled.
Yeah, because that'd be 192. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Now, before we get to that for everyone else, could you please tell me, Randy, what the cloud damage was?
So it's 38, but they would need to make a reflex save after it explodes.
Can they though? Because they're in a tunnel.
Okay. So
they can't really.
Filled with gas.
Wes has been planning this, if you can't tell.
Yes.
I am seeing what happens when you two work together, and it is both brilliant and, as a GM, very concerning. Okay, so what's the DC for reflex?
The reflex, is that my spell DC?
I think yeah.
My spell DC is a 28.
Okay.
Mine's a 31. So for the chain lightning.
Okay. So one of them rolls a 41, which I believe is going to be approximately a critical success, so they won't be taking any damage on that, unless it says otherwise. And the other one
rolled a crit fail.
No, unfortunately, it's also a crit success. So the first one is going to just boof, and the other ones are going to...
Is it Felix? Does Felix just...
How much damage was it again? I just want to know. How much damage was it again?
It was 114 plus
38.
192.
Yeah,
Plus
192. And you said plus 38?
So 192 plus 194, or plus 94.
Because I'd assume like what is happening is the gas is exploding.
Oh, so that's
as he's
300.
hitting it, right? So they're basically the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Felix gets hit for 300 damage, if I did my math correctly.
It's better than
290 damage. 290 damage.
Close. So
plus
Randy. Blade plus spell plus Randy. Felix Chance just took 359 damage.
Yay!
I could kiss you dice.
So those who are watching, incendiary fog is typically fire spells, but we got a permission from the GM to use it for this lightning spell. So
and this is the bet I made for myself, and now I'm lamenting it. So you see the bullet.
So I did overwhelming spell strike. So it reduces their resistance by 13 to electricity.
Okay.
Or fire, or whatever it is.
Cool. All right, and the other two critically succeeded the explosion from the gas, but they need to also roll against the chain lightning coming at them. What's your DC, Wes?
31.
Okay. Well, one of them critically failed.
Oh.
So
Does that mean it doubles?
They're gonna take the I believe the 192
the 194
yeah, the 192
192.
They're gonna take the 192. Look behind the curtain before we got live. I was like, listen, everyone, I'm really sorry. This fight might be kind of rough. You know, I want to apologize. This is like really rough. And I'm sitting here going, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's gonna be rough for them.
It's gonna be rough for me. Oh my god, it's painful. The other one is going to be a critical success, but because you critically attacked, that means this is going to be 1 degree worse. So that success is going to be a fail, so they're going to take the 96 damage.
So there's still 2, or is that just 1?
So let me tell you the tale before we start rolling initiative. The cloud starts coming in. Felix Chance turns, looks over at the cloud, and he's saying something in Abyssal. Suddenly, the firing pin hits the charge, and the sound of the crack and report of a rifle is heard. And then they look, and they see this flash of blue light. There is a massive explosion, the likes of which these demons have not anticipated. And I'm going to say that also activates the slide. We'll do that in a second. But it's a thunderous, violent explosion. And when the dust has settled before the rocks have crashed, Felix Chance is at negative 84 HP. And the form that he is now in, you're seeing is this horribly gaudy and garish demon where their back is a halo, and the halo is a roulette board with big Vegas lights. They have this long jacket, and they have these long fingers and long neck. And it looks like they had in their personage or in their hands dice bigger than their own head, these massive dice. That were like formed in their hands. And this horrible demon just dies and then poof, explodes into brimstone and smoke and returns to the 9 hells. You have immediately killed the gamble and chance, and he's just friggin' dead. But with that, you also see when the smoke is clearing, the blue-collar worker has kind of warped into this horrible, grotesque belly, and inside the belly, you can see this huge, like, almost crystal ball, and that ball is filled with enough gold to fund a small country. You see 8 arms in every direction starting to break out of its form. This tiny, grotesque head kind of implanted in it. It almost looks like a vault, like a flesh vault, with 8 arms and this crystal ball where all of its gold has been hoarded. And the other creature looks like a dark, kind of shawled individual with a hand that kind of resembles almost like Freddy Krueger, and a face that just kind of looks like Rorschach. It's constantly changing into some other milky form. They're enraged and still alive. And with that,
but one of them took 196 damage and the other took 92
Well,
or 192.
So what I want you to know, Wes, is you did however much 300 whatever damage, and he was down 89.
Yeah.
So they're pretty beefy.
They're strong. But I'm just confirming that one took 96 and the other took 192 damage because they critically failed.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And with
I'm
that,
scared.
the rock fall starts to happen, and the one with the 8 arms just looks at the rocks, reaches out with one hand. You see almost like Kirby kind of like suck up all the rocks with its hand, sticks it into his belly, and you see the crystal ball get bigger as now it has the wealth of one small country and the rocks. There was a fail on that check, unfortunately. But with that, everyone please roll initiative as you are now fighting the wallet closed and the turning knife, because the gamble and chance didn't stand a chance.
35. He got unlucky with his rolls like I was earlier.
I rolled 4. That's gonna be a 26.
Okay, so Lothier has a 26.
I rolled for stealth for my initiative. I got a 40.
40, absolutely. Awesome. They're gonna roll for their initiative. Pretty high numbers. Let's see, let me go to my notes for the turning knife. Okay. Okay, cool. We have initiative. Now, as the fight starts, the turning knife turns, spots you all. Well, not Shionibus, because that's a pretty damn high. Yeah, and that succeeds. It's a pretty damn high stealth. So you'll be starting, I believe, with the undetected trait. But they're very, very mad, and they're going to look at Dragon all the way over there, up in the sky. And they vanish.
Are they on the ground?
Give me a free perception check. I know you're doing tremor sense, so I want you to know
Yep.
this.
Yep. All right. 18 plus 22.
18 plus 22, that should be...
40. Or is that 40?
Yeah, that's 40. Yeah. So, they were on the ground. Then they weren't.
Oh,
And now you feel a presence very close by.
don't like that.
And then... I'm looking up this exact spell, so I know.
Now,
There we go. Okay. Let's go get one. So, with that, Dragon, I'm gonna need a will save from you.
A will save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I'm not kidding, guys. I am absolutely not kidding. That's another nat 20.
No way.
Yes.
I have no, dude. So that's a 42 on will. Damn. Okay. All right, Dice. I was talking shit earlier. Then it heard me say I wasn't gonna replace him, and it was like, okay, all right, fine. I
So-
got you.
So you start to feel this influence in your mind, and it's basically trying to. You can feel it's trying to turn your whole body around, bring the gun over to Lothier, and just pop off on him. But as you can feel this almost like intrusive thought take over, yeah, you completely shut it down immediately.
I would like to laugh back at it.
Can you roll me 4d6, please?
Yes, I certainly can. 6 and 8, so 14.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that did not go very well for the turning knife. Next,
I would just like him to hear this in his head.
in your head, in Abyssal, he says, and you just speak Abyssal, so you know, he goes, "It's fine, it's fine. Everyone leaves eventually, whether by your hand or mine." Now, from there, it cuts to Shionibus.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to volley, and I'm going to ignore all those penalties because I'm going to activate one of my rings because ain't nobody got time for that. And I'll aim at what I presume is the closed wallet closed, whatever his name is. And all 3 actions are just hitting him. And I do have sneak attack.
Okay.
It's a 31 for the first, 35 for the second, and 32 for the third.
They all miss.
Lame.
Huh?
They all miss.
I don't like that at all. Cool. Awesome. All right, well, that's the end of my turn, guys. Good luck.
So that being said, Dragon, you're up next.
Okay, and are they invisible right now?
Both of them?
From what you can tell, I mean, you can't see him, but you know he's right there. The wallet closed is very visible. Very visible. I mean, this massive.
How
vault
far
made
away
of
is
flesh.
the wallet closed?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say about 100 feet.
100 feet. Okay, so not in melee range. So I'm going to use an action to reload.
Okay.
Rapid recharge is a free action. And I'm firing Disintegrate at him. Heightened 1.
Oh God. All right. Roll the hit.
If you give me another nat 20, I will make you a trophy case. Okay, not a nat 20. 13 on the dice, which means I believe that is a 39 to hit.
God, you just made it.
Say what? Hold up. Just made it. That's horrifying. But yeah, so Disintegrate. All right. Holy crap. I just realized that the Disintegrate is 14d10. Okay, give me a second to do that. 7. 20. 30. 37. 45. 65. I think that was 7 rolls.
Really fast. How much of that was negative damage?
None of it.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So you said it was how much?
I think that was 65 from the. Yeah, Disintegrate, I don't believe it doesn't say anything.
Hold on. Spell Disintegrate. Let me double check that really fast because I want to say.
Yeah, it doesn't say negative damage or. It just says you fire a green ray at your target.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, you deal 12d10 damage.
Mine's 14, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
Never mind.
60. So 65. I think I rolled 7 times, but I could be wrong. 65 damage from that, and then my shot, which is 3d12. 11 and 13, so 19, and then 23 with 4 fire damage and 2 good damage. So
Okay.
my math, I don't know. There's damage. The Disintegrate is the important one.
Yeah.
Let's focus on that.
All right. Tell me the tale of how this one goes down too.
Oh damn! Okay, sweet. So Dragon just very, very calmly, after laughing at that other demon, just loads a spell in. You see him charge it up, and you see the bullet start glowing with this green, like ghastly green energy. He loads it in, closes it, aims at his head, and just fires. And my thought is, it hits, you see his head go back, and then you see the magic just flow out of him, and he just vanishes into dust in the wind. But the money falls to the ground, is what I'm gonna say.
I'll take
it's
that.
just like it just goes to his body, and it leaves the money behind. And be like, I think we won the jackpot.
Yeah. All right. Well, after you was supposed to be the wallet closed, but
I'm so glad you did that.
After this fight, I'll give you the deets because this would have been a much more insane fight had that ambush not happened. But next up, we have Lothier.
And we have an invisible bad guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lothier closes his eyes. He's been reading a lot of books that a certain druid talked about the Feywild, and he begins to chant a spell that he read in it called Fairy Fire. And I am going to speak whatever words I need to. It is it's like early, it's a level 2 spell. And it makes invisible creatures undetected, concealed instead of undetected.
All creatures in the area when you cast a spell are limited, blah, 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 blah. Visible creatures can't be concealed by the effect of the creatures. Creatures are invisible. They are concealed while the okay. All right.
We were going against a rogue. I was like, he's gonna sneak up on us. So that's the only reason I had prepared.
So you don't see the physical form, but you see this kind of like glittery outline. What the outline look like? Yeah.
So the outline is going to be a sort of ghostly purplish color that it just faintly glows in the dark space of the night as we're around him. And I go, gotcha, and I move away from wherever the hell that dude is. Because that's my whole action.
All right. So the conceal trait effectively means that anyone can hit him, but it requires a DC 5 flat check before you roll to determine if you hit or not, or if you can actually attack him or not. If you fail, you're not able to roll to hit at all, but if you succeed, you can then roll to hit normally. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. With that being said, it is now top of the next round, and the turning knife is going to go. So the turning knife... The turning knife is going to ask that Wes once again makes another will save.
No, because Wes is the most deadly of us.
My dice are being kind. That's a 19, so that's a 41.
49.
I was actually kind of hoping that you'd hit me with that one.
What was the roll, PJ? Just curious if I would have been able to make it. Oh wait, no, it's against will, right?
So yeah, so it's you said what is it again? 41?
41.
Okay, so you are stunned one as once again you try to fight off the effect of another dominate spell.
Damn.
Yeah. With that though, hold on. I need Lothier to make a fortitude save for the last bit of this. Yep.
Go green dice.
Don't tell me. It's a nat 20?
Yes. Yeah.
PJ, I'm
Oh
so
my
sorry.
God.
No.
We're
That's
getting
beautiful.
so lucky.
So, like, Ariel and Ursula, you start feeling your voice start to leave your throat, and you can start hearing all the words
Not
you
a
would
silent
say.
spell.
It's worse. It's so much worse. As you start to try and speak, you can feel your voice like saying things that you've been saying this entire time, and it's about to leave your mouth, and then you just get your voice back into your throat as you try to cast Steel Voice, which would have made you voiceless for up to a minute, if not permanent, depending on your roll. And I'm pretty sure you need a voice to cast spells.
Yep. For most of my spells, yeah.
And,
For sure.
And with that,
Unless they don't have. Let me see if I have any spells that are not verbal, just for funsies.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that would have sucked.
Hello, Adventure Corps. Thank you for raiding us. You're just in time for a mini boss fight as they fight 3 demons, and they're kind of punking out my boys. So thank you so much for tuning in to see me get humiliated as a GM.
Except the one time where PJ suddenly, like, one day, like, does this to us, like, sets a trap for us, like, that.
And we roll horribly.
Yeah.
Like,
Adventure Corps says, ooh, what demons? 3 demons that go by different names are on Shionibis's hit list. One is called the Gamble and Chance, which was killed by an ambush almost immediately. The other one's called the Wallet Closed, which is a demon of hoarding wealth. It was killed before it even had a turn. And the one survivor called the Turning Knife is basically getting punked as we speak. I love what Law Tyranid says. A GM being humiliated is your primary job duty. Yes, it is 100%. I am not mad at all. This is hilarious to me, and I'm loving it. So yeah, Lothar, I had a question out of curiosity. If the Steel Voice spell was
I
successful...
have no spells that have no verbal component.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. So that's
I was
that
like,
turn done.
I was hoping there was one.
whereas all of mine are verbal.
God.
Every single one of my spells are verbal.
That's what I mean. Every spell I have is verbal. So if he had
Oh,
done that, I
okay.
would have been effed. Is what I mean.
Got it. Okay.
Well, next up is Shionibis. What are you going to do?
Sorry, I panicked for a second. There was something crawling on my wall, and I was like, I swear if that's a spider, it's a cricket.
Okay. Okay, good.
I'll volley again. I'll turn on my last charge.
Before you roll to attack, I need a flat DC 5 check. So roll a D20 and just let me know if you get above a 5.
Well, good thing, because as you said that, that's a 16.
Okay, so you're going to make that attack. How many attacks are you going to be doing?
3. All 3 of mine.
Okay, so roll the D20 for all 3 times. So the first one was a 16, so that one can be rolled. Roll it 2 more times. What was it? Was it a 20?
That's a 20. What is going on, guys?
Oh my god! This is awesome.
You know what? I'll be nice and say that will be the attack of that roll. So go ahead and give me 2 more D20s to see if you can roll to hit 2 more times.
Okay, I'm just going to use 2 dice. Big money.
No Amy's.
One of them. I'm going to use 2 hero points and just reroll both of those.
Okay. Was the die face above a 5 on any of those?
On one of them there was. It was a nat 1.
Oh, yeah, no, reroll that. That sucks. Nuh-uh.
I'm going to give you one more chance, Pink Dice.
Just one.
What happened?
Now the other one rolled a 1.
Oh no!
So, I have 1 more hero point. So one of them's a 12.
That means you can roll to hit, yes.
Cool. Do you need 1 more from me? Because I rolled a 12 and then a 13.
So I need the flat DC 5 check to see if you can even attempt to roll the hit. Then I need the roll to hit, and I need that 3 times.
Ah. Okay. Can I do the nat 21 first?
Of course.
Just to give you the dice numbers. Clicky clacks. 87 damage.
Nice. Okay, 87 damage.
Okay. So one of them's a 12.
12 to hit? Or 12 damage?
Yeah. That's the 12, the above DC.
So yeah, you can definitely roll to hit with that, yeah.
Okay. Just roll to hit. Yeah. 30
30
damage.
30 damage, or was that 30 to roll to hit?
Damage.
Okay.
And then, yeah. That's a 12.
Was that to hit, or was that to see if you could roll to hit?
The roll to hit one.
Okay. That should be the 5, so you can now roll to hit if you'd like.
Oh god. Let's see if my online dice are gonna do better. That's a 41 to hit.
That also hits. Go ahead and roll damage for the third strike.
Hiya. 29
29 will miss.
damage.
Oh, right. It was already my bad. Okay. 29. Oof.
PJ
So
was ready. He was like,
That one misses.
so if I've done my math right, all 3 attacks hit, and all 3 attacks have totaled 146 damage.
oh my gosh.
Because you crit once.
I'm glad
and got
someone was keeping track.
2 other hits.
All right. I forgot about
Yeah,
it.
Cool. All right. You have put an amazing salvo in this guy. He is super beyond bloodied thanks to you, but he's still alive and he's still invisible.
He's
Gross.
concealed.
So exactly. So from that, we go to Dragon.
So this guy is just bleeding all over the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and I'm
And he's
stunned, so I
glowing-
lose one of my
and he's
actions,
glowing
right?
Purple.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
stunned, so you'll lose 1 action of your 3.
Okay.
And he's
So
glowing purple, west.
got it. Is there anyone that's close to him? Like, how far away is he?
How far away is he? He is, I mean, he's adjacent to you. He tried to warp up behind you and whisper in your ear, so he's very close.
He was talking smack.
Okay. I guess I can't spell strike, but I can reach out and touch this man if I can. So I'm literally Dragon's gonna reach out and try and grab him and cast vampiric touch. No, wait, no, not vampiric touch. I actually don't have any spell slots, so I'm just gonna try and hit him with my sword.
Okay, make a first before you roll to hit. Give me a flat DC 5.
That's a 15.
You can now roll to hit. Go ahead and roll to hit with your sword.
Okay, with my sword. That's not good. Well, I don't think my sword hits. That's a 32.
32 will miss. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And for my last action, so I swing with the sword and miss. And for my last action, I'd actually just like to be like, hey, you know, if you don't want to go to the way of your dodo like your buddies, you could just give us some information.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Was hoping to use intimidation, but I can do diplomacy. I'm just really bad at it. No, it's a 21.
That's a 21. Yeah, that's not gonna make it. So
Yeah,
you
I
say
didn't think so.
you say that, and you can almost feel this vibe, like he's going, I can still pull this out. I still got this. I'm good.
All right. You and your buddy's funeral, then. And that's my turn, pretty much.
All right. So that gives us Lothier. What are you gonna do?
All right. First, I need to roll to hit, which is a 2. I'm going to use my hero point for that. 18. So that's 18 to hit. He probably has a really high one of these, but I need him to make a reflex save.
Okay. What's the DC to beat?
33.
Roll a 35, so it will succeed, but not critically.
Oh, great. Because Lothier closes his eyes and begins chanting, and a sort of cloud out of nowhere begins to appear. And from that cloud, multiple strikes of lightning. I'm casting Lightning Storm above him.
Ooh.
Dragon might get hit, but Dragon is fine. He'll be fine.
Don't even worry about it.
It's 5d12. It's height of 1. That is 11, 10, 5, 26, 31, 37.
37 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how much of that does Dragon take?
Dragon needs to do a reflex save.
That is a 31.
It's a 30.
So I
no, you
fail?
don't- Yeah, you fail.
Okay.
You take all of it.
So 30. How much was that?
36, I believe I said.
37?
Okay.
37. You're right.
Alright, so you're gonna take 37 damage.
Ooh.
And there's just like you just hear this crackling as like lightning is still like writhing inside of this storm cloud that's above your head.
So you just see Dragon like, duh!
Yeah. That was 2 actions. I think you really ought to give up about now, friend. And I'm gonna try with my last action to diplomacy this guy down.
Give me diplomacy.
All right. That's a 14 is better than what Dragon had plus. I hate that. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
32. Okay.
Quite a bit better than mine, yeah.
So with 32,
As you see my hand just out controlling the storm, keeping me there.
okay. So you say that 32, and he goes, no. I really think I got this. I really think I got this.
All right.
It's his turn.
The only person who's hit me is Lothier.
Lothier, what's your AC?
33.
Okay, this would be a crit. Hold on.
I do not have demon HP pools, so let's find out.
Nor do I.
No, I have more. Where'd I hide you? There you go. And one more. Uno mas. Come on, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
PJ's so happy, you guys. He's
Yeah.
like my little rogue killing character gets to hurt someone really bad.
He's finally getting his chance.
I mean, this would have been a whole different fight if he had dominated one of us.
Oh, absolutely. Or stolen my voice forever.
Yep.
Because what is a druid with no magic? A normal human being.
You're just the guy covered in mud.
I would be so sad, you guys. I'm so glad that did happen. Oh, he's still counting.
We also have a cheerleader here with the puppy.
What's his name, Wes?
This is Mr. Moach, my brother's dog. Mr. Moach.
You go.
How many D6s is that, BJ?
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13?
Is that before or after doubling it?
Before doubling it.
Good night, you guys.
I have another D6. Goddamn. Give me a second.
Oh.
Good night, sweet friends.
Can you guys
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah.
My microphone just like wigged out.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm chilling.
So, sorry it took me so long. I had to remember how many D6s this guy can throw down when he uses the spell Organ Sight and then sneak attacks with a blade on a crit and does 140 damage
Yep.
to Lothier.
I am down.
Okay. Now, since you are down and that was a critical, you'll be at dying 2 to start. Do you have Die Hard?
No, I do not.
Then you'll be dead at dying 4. With
Alright.
that is the. Oh god damn it! No, you took more.
But
It doesn't matter. You're already dead. What am I gonna? What? An extra D8 on top of that. Who cares? You're already dead. Anyway, so that's the turning knife's turn. It is now Shionibus's turn, as jumping or like puncturing out of the smoke. Lothier, you see this hand that's turning into like this really cruel-looking blade stick right into you, and the last thing you see before everything goes dark is the hand ripping out with what looks like an unmistakable piece of your heart clipped to the edge of his hand. Shionibus, what are you gonna do?
Gross. I can see the arrows, right?
The ones that you shot at the wallets or the other guy?
Well, it's the only one left, yeah?
The wallet's dead. The turning knife is still alive.
Turning knife. But I shot him.
Yes, yeah, you can still see him, and you can see the purple. Oh, no, the purple glow would be gone, but you can still see the arrows in him. Yeah. Oh, we lost Randy.
Perfect.
He's back.
So sorry.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
So because I can see the arrows, do I have to be able to physically see him to mark prey? Or do I just need to know where he is?
I'm gonna say you can mark prey right now. You know generally where he is.
Cool. No doubt. Lock and load, baby. Hiya. That's not. That's a 40 to hit.
40 will hit.
Cool.
Did you do the? My apologies. Did you do the D5, the DC5 to see if you could hit him?
No, I wasn't sure because I marked him, so I'd already know where he is. I wasn't sure how you. If you would like me to roll, I can. I can use that roll.
If you could just be safe, just so I know that. Yeah. Which will suck
Hey, yeah.
if you get under a 5.
That's a 10.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah,
Cool. So that's a 40 to hit him still.
that'll hit.
I'm just going to roll 2 more times. An 11 to see if I can hit him. And then a 7 to see if I can hit him.
Both of those should do so.
Cool. So I'm trying to take my penalties. That was a wild ride. It like lingered on a 5, and then it was an 18, and then it was a 5, and then it was an 18. Jesus Christ. That's a 35 to hit.
35 will miss.
That's what I thought. And that's a 27, so only one of them hits.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Not great. 28.
28 damage. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Mm.
I have a thing. I don't know why I haven't been using it, but I have a thing. I'm a Demon Bane warrior thing. How much damage did I say that was?
You said 28.
28. That makes it a 30 for damage.
Nice. Okay. He's not looking good. You can see a lot of demon blood just spilling into the quarry, but he is still alive. And that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Cool. You've definitely put a good hurt on him. Dragon, you're up.
I'm immediately casting Stabilize on Lothier.
All right.
So 2 of my actions are gone. And then with the last one, I'm just going to try and cut him in half with my sword.
Okay.
So, is he visible now?
Nope, he is still invisible with fairy. Well, the fairy fire's gone, but the arrows are in him and he's bleeding. So I'll say DC 5 flat check still.
Okay, well, I rolled an 18 on the flat check. Let's see if I could roll that high on the attack roll. Cocked. Okay, that's a 16 on the die, which means it's a 42 to hit.
That is a hit, but not a crit, but that is a hit.
That's okay. I'll take it. Okay, so 3d12 plus many for several d6s. Where are my d12s? So 16. 23, and then 29, 2 fire damage, and 4 good damage. So 31, 35 total.
There.
A spinny attack, because he's invisible.
All right, so you make your strike. It's solid. Tell me the tale. How do you kill the turning knife?
Yes! So he's got arrows riddled in him. He's been hit by lightning strikes and all sorts of other stuff, and he's hurt. So Dragon goes for a little bit of a flourish. He spins first and cuts both of his Achilles tendons, dropping him to the ground, and then with one final spin, just takes his head off and lets his head and body just collapse to the ground. Told you should have made a deal.
And as his head and body drop and roll and tumble, that is the end of the fight. He poofs and his body breaks and dismantles and turns into brimstone and sulfur and returns to the 9 hells. Shionibus has now successfully hunted all 7 demons on her list. And a few things are going to happen, but I sense that you all want to loot the bodies because there is loot to take.
First, I'm gonna go make sure Lothir's
I mean, I'm not
okay.
dying. I'm not dying, but yeah, I'm definitely still unconscious.
Well, are you like dying too? Are you dead?
No, he stabilized me.
Oh, right.
I stabilize. Yeah, I stabilize. So you don't have the dying condition anymore, but Dragon's just gonna go cut
But
and
I'm
slap
unconscious.
him awake.
Can I do a medicine check?
Do you
So I
want
feel like she would have learned stuff from
Being alive for
Alona to be
thousands
like,
of
I
years.
think these are bandages and how this shit
We do have
works."
magic duct tape.
We
so
do have
you do have magic duct tape. The magic duct tape makes you automatically trained in medicine if you're not already, and gives you a +2 to that roll. Also, Wes, I know you weren't here for this, but we have you all have a special boon from Alona before she became the avatar of Afra. It's an item. It's just like purple, beautiful dawn flower that glows, and it recharges at every dawn. And it is a 1-action interact to cast a 1-action heal spell at your level. So this would be a 7th level heal if you'd like to use that. If you want to do medicine as well, go ahead and do that. I gotta be right back, but please go ahead and do all the healing things. Roll the dice, do the numbers. I trust you.
So yeah, I mean, if you want to cast the heal spell, go for it. Because I feel like you would be the caretaker of that.
I mean, it's a flower. Yeah, you just take the flower out
it's-
and you cast the spell with it.
So how I feel this looks is like, have you ever seen Tangled? And Rapunzel is like, Flynn has the cut on his hand, and she's like, "Don't freak out," and he's like, "I'm not freaking out or anything. This is fine. Everything's fine." I feel like that's how Shonibus is like, "What the fuck?"
Dragon's the one freaking out. Hello there.
So Shonibus is just gonna like, wake up, please, God, please. It's like, I can't lose another one of you. I have no idea how much this spell does for healing, guys.
He said a heal spell, but he didn't say which.
He said it's a
heal spell.
7-level heal.
Level 7th, yeah.
Is it?
I don't do
Is there a
the
spell that
magic.
is just heal?
I think so. Maybe, I don't know.
I'll be asked that this. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Plus, it gets 1d8 extra for each level.
Yeah,
So how
Oh,
much is
so-
it to be?
So if
So
you're
how
we're
much-
still,
trying to figure. We're still figuring.
At 7th level, you would heal for 56 health.
Okay.
Cool. There you go.
yes.
Boom.
Oh, increase the hit points restored by 56. So it
yeah.
would be 7d8 plus 56.
No. It's a one action casting of heal.
Oh,
it would
one
only be the
action, okay.
7d8. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. There's also
Ah.
the benefit of I think it would give you bonuses to AC and saves, but that's not going to be useful right now.
I mean, Lothier comes back with the spell, seeing that we use the flower, and he goes, "Oh, I see Alona's still saving us, even if she's not here. Thank you."
Yeah. I don't know how this works,
Holy
At
shit,
all.
that was scary.
but you're healed 22 hit points.
Oh, that was just a demon. Those weren't demon lords. How are we planning on taking out one of them?
Well, there was 3 of them, so there's only one of the demon lords, right?
I mean, devil lords, but yeah,
Oh, yeah, that one.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
And you see he sort of touches his own shoulder and casts regenerate on himself because
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, between the 3 of us, I don't think that Shionovis or I should probably be healing anything.
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Not exactly our specialty. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Yeah. All right. So we crossed some more demons off your list. Is
Oh,
that
they were
all?
on your
We
list?
we actually crossed out all the demons on my list.
Hey, that's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Should we go party now?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're still hurt.
And we haven't solved the bigger problem of hell on Earth, but I think afterwards, who gave you that list, Chionobis? I don't think Dragon or I know anything about
Mm.
that.
Nope.
I mean, when you are an heir, and you are close to taking the throne, you are given a list of 7 demons on it. And to then take the throne, you must eliminate all 7. So
Oh, so you're like
queen now.
legit the queen now.
I guess almost. I think like coronation is next, but my home is plunging into sand and a lot of it. And I don't know if right now is a good time to become queen.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
looks up the sky. Like there's some stuff going on.
I think we've deserved a good break. And you see Lothier just sort of slump over on the side of whatever he can find. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a little bit. That sucked.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
but didn't seem great.
there's a great inn down the way. You grab one arm, I'll grab the other.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, hold up. He sets Lothier back down. We need to grab some stuff first.
wait.
Oh, you're right.
PJ, is that that's true? There's stuff here.
It's true.
Okay, so this is gonna sound morbid and gross, but he pulled out a piece of my heart, right?
Yeah.
Is it still there?
In your chest, it's been healed and
No,
recovered.
I mean in my chest, like yeah, it probably regenerated with magic. But like, is there like a piece of a heart just like chilling somewhere nearby?
I'm gonna say yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay. All right. I'm excited to see where that goes.
Who knows?
All right,
No,
Link.
I
Peace
don't
of
know
your
where
own
it's gonna
heart.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
It's just it's pretty sick. That's
Uh,
pretty metal.
Lothier's turning into Link right now, finding a piece of heart on the ground.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh man. So yeah, I mean, Dragon is gonna start scavenging these bodies. First, he's probably gonna jump down and go after the gold, and he's gonna attempt to snatch away the bag of holding. Like, I need this.
All right. So you go ahead and grab the gold.
Yeah, well, so he grabs the bag of holding and then opens it up, and he's just running back and forth with it open, almost like vacuum cleaning it into the bag.
The wealth of an entire nation is
with
what-
just glee. You could just see he's so happy. Like, yes.
This
Okay.
is
Give me
like
a will save.
all of
What?
Ooh,
No. Come on, dice.
it's a
All
mimic.
right, everyone, roll initiative
It's
again.
It was almost another nat 20. Now it's an 8. How dare you? That's a 30.
Okay. You said 30.
I didn't touch the gold.
How
I'm just
cursed is it?
Vacuuming
How
it up.
cursed is it? Oh no.
Ooh.
No, I don't like that. It's either damage or options. The options are worse.
Where did the other one go? Okay, so you unfortunately failed,
Yeah, I figured.
and you are going to be taking 2, 6, 12, 15, 19, 25, 29. You're going to take 30 damage, and you are doomed 2.
Oh.
I don't know what that does, but I'm going to find out. A powerful force has gripped your soul, calling you closer to death. Doomed always includes a value. The dying value at which you die reduced by your doomed value. If your maximum dying value. Oh, yikes! Okay, so I'm doomed.
Yeah. Now,
Ugh! Ow!
I don't remember. Is your class for whatever reason immune to doom, or because I know I gave you the Guardian of Respite. I don't know if that's a thing. I gave
You did. I don't know. Let me look. Doom. I am immune to doom. Yes.
Yay!
Okay.
I am immune to death
DJ.
effects and doom
Okay,
and
good.
Did it to
poison and
yourself.
disease.
We
And I
love
don't
that.
age.
I was like, okay, because I know you're a Guardian of Respite. You're one of like Hamas.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Oh.
I don't think I have that yet.
Oh.
Oh.
I think
okay.
that's next
Ooh.
level that I get that.
Oh no!
Oh. Yeah, I am doomed to yeah, you have me the feat is called Sentinels of the Sanctuary, and that's like a 14th level feat.
Got it.
So that makes sense. Okay, so doomed 2.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yep. Good old Doom 2. So that means that it only takes basically if someone kills you with a crit, unless you have Die Hard, that means they're gonna be dead.
I do have Die Hard.
Okay, good. So then it would be a crit and one more hit.
Yeah.
But effectively speaking, in order to get rid of Doom, I think you have to take like a full night's rest to get rid of 1 level of Doom.
Yes, doom value decreases by 1 every time you get a full night rest.
Okay. But you still get, because you survived that and you have Doom 2, you got 100,000 gold.
That is excellent news.
And a bunch of rock and debris, because that was in his tummy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Bro, this bag just has weapons and dragon arms and stuff.
So like,
Yeah,
look,
no, this
was there
is a whole treasury.
Yeah, look behind the curtain. I made the wallet closed so that if you all had like money on you, he could actually absorb your money and you would take more damage or something.
Oh.
You could also like take
Ooh.
your life as well.
I'm very happy that we
And you know who
killed
I'm
him.
glad got wrecked first? Felix Chance. That dude
I'm-
has been in our face.
obliterated.
I'm sprinting to where he got fucking zapped.
Yeah, if anybody has seen The Boys, where the people just explode, I want that to kind of be what happened to Felix.
Okay, so yeah, you're looting the gambling chance, Kylie?
Yes.
Okay. You find the Devil's Luck dice. Well, die. Well, yeah, die. When you put it in your hands, you see this horribly grotesque die made out of demon bone and divine magic, and it's constantly shifting into the forms of different dice, different headed die in your hands. This terrifying and grotesque die seems to give some great benefits, but comes with a terrible price. This item can only be used once, and then it will vanish back to the nine hells. When used in combat, as a reaction, roll 1d4. On a 1, roll again. Multiply the damage rolled by the d4. So this means you can do whatever the damage is and multiply by up to 4. That's why on a 1, roll again. Now, you can use out of combat, and then it becomes a d6. Effectively speaking, take any magical item, amount of gold, whatever you want it to be used upon. Declare that. Roll the d6. On a 1, roll again. Multiply that item or that thing by that many numbers on the die that you rolled.
Who wants a gunblade? You get a gunblade. You get a gunblade. Everybody gets a gunblade.
I'm not proficient.
Now, it should be said, once you roll the d4 or the d6 one time and the die goes away, you will then have to roll a d10. On a 10, roll again. You will be cursed by one of the 9 devil lords of the 9 hells.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Ever.
You know, for fun.
Now,
Okay.
this is just a theoretical question. Sorry.
No, go. You first.
But if the object cloned is a container, would the objects inside also be cloned?
No, he wants another bag of holding.
I know, that's what I'm thinking of.
Look!
That's a very
Oh,
good
yeah.
question. And what I'm going to say is this. Because bags of holding acts as a pocket dimension,
That's
you
fair,
would
yeah.
not get everything in that dimension. That's a
Okay.
little much. But you would get
yeah,
another
no,
bag of holding.
I figured that would be a bit much. That was just like my insta, like, ooh.
Okay. So since we're looting bodies right now, I just picked up a piece of my own heart and put it in a jar with the probably with the mushroom, because that's sick and metal.
I love that.
But what can I get from Stabby Boy?
That is a good question. I will be honest, he drops no loot, but if you would like to, you can take his
It's fine.
organic hand scythe as a material component for building something.
What am I building with that? Cool. Yes. That's sick. Okay. I have a question, PJ, because Reap Psyche in chat says that wasn't Felix though, right? It was the demon.
I think they're the same. One and the same.
Are they the same?
Give me a religion check.
I know that Reap
That was
that's
really-
exactly what I was thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. have
Religion.
questions.
Okay. 39.
39.
I'm alone out here.
39. You know from your time with, of course, Little Miss Religion Check, that Kioma is one of the 4 magic leaf clovers. Sorry, the four leaf clovers of Kioma. All of them are handpicked by Kioma to be his avatars from their worldly state. So that means Felix Chance had to have been a human, had to have been immortal, and was elevated to an avatar.
Okay.
So there's no way that this would have happened to a demon, and this was probably a disguise.
Got it. Oh.
So glad I blew him up first.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Can I show you a look behind the counter, like look behind the GM screen of what this guy could do?
Oh yeah.
Because you saw,
I would
okay,
love to.
so the wallet was basically able to do a shit ton of damage, and depending on how much HP or gold he took from you, he would have gotten more powerful, and he would have taken gold from you. You kind of got a vibe what the twisty knife was all about. The gamble and chance didn't have a single attack skill, but instead he had 3 reactions around, one of which was called Bust, which imposes disadvantage on an attack. The other one is called Ante Up, which imposes advantage on an attack of his choice. He also has a 1-action ability called Bad Hand, which you would have to make a will save, and if you failed, you would have gotten a -4 penalty on your first attack roll your round. He also had 2 actions, an ability called Hot Hand, where you could give a +4 bonus to attack to anyone else for the next round that they attacked. And last but not least, and this is my favorite, he had an ability called All In, which every round that he was alive, everyone had to roll a d8 and add it to a damage pool. And then he'd flip a coin, heads or tails. You all would have to call one side. If it was a side that you called, the demons would have taken that damage individually. But if it wasn't, you would have taken that damage individually, no resistances.
That's really cool. Like that character. I'm sorry we murdered him right away because those
I'm
are some
not.
really cool. Those are I know. I mean, in character. In character.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sorry that we murdered him right away because those are some really cool mechanics.
That's
So
it.
Oh, no,
good-
no.
good job-
You
good job,
basically
PJ.
killed their support immediately. So that was
PJ.
smart.
Could you imagine if you had given Homeboy the little twisty knife? I'm gonna call him
Advantage?
twisty knife. Advantage on like attack. He was already rolling high. We could barely hit him.
Yep.
And then if he did disadvantage to us, and he has 3 reactions each turn,
Mm-hmm.
We would have been
we
toast.
like, wow,
Yep.
wow.
Every time there was like spell strike, it would have been like disadvantage. And that's why he had like the giant roulette in the dice, because he's like, haha, I've messed up your gamble. All of them were fortune and misfortune effects. Now,
That's so sick.
so as you're resting, Shionimus, that golden piece of parchment with all the names on it, the last 3 scratch off, and it kind of turns into sand in your hand. And as it kind of melts away into fine bits of sand, you see a gold little scarab that's left, breaks wings, flies up, and books it faster than light off to Nubia. And then it's replaced by a red scarab. Lands in your hand. And the wings open up. And it almost becomes larger and larger and larger. And inside you realize this is actually a chest with all of your magical adornments, robes, scepters of power, if you will, all of the markings that would mark you as the queen of Nubia. And then, second gold scarab inside that chest opens up and a light begins to glow as you see your uncle step forward from that light. Princess, my queen, I have, unfortunately, both a happy congratulations to you on your success in proving yourself. And the timing couldn't be more ironic. I must bring bad tidings as well. You are now Queen of Nubia. And that comes with an unfortunate report. Ravon's demons have been ravaging through Nubia. The breath of Set, the living sandstorms, the living quicksands have been taking us one by one. Our finest warriors being plucked from the sand. Your aunt went out with holy weapons and queenly mantle to fight Ravon himself. She is dying as we speak. She is on her deathbed. The wounds were severe. The corruption is taking her and we cannot save her. When you can, please come back for the coronation ceremony. We have enough generals and enough soldiers to keep the fight going. You need not leave your duties now. We understand that the world is in danger once again. But Nubia needs a queen. And your aunt won't be long for this world. When you can, please respond. This message was sent what you would understand to be about a day ago. Thank you, and all hail the Queen of Nubia. I remember when she was just my little niece, and now she is so much more. Salutations, and good luck. And the golden scarab flies back to Nubia at the speed of light.
Okay.
Did we all hear that?
I'm going to say yes. And as well, if you've reaccumulated, yeah, you would have heard it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Dragon puts his hand on your shoulder but doesn't really know what to say. He just is like doing that for comfort.
She'll put her hand over his. I think that we should still go to Senate. But from there, I hate to do this to you guys, I really do. But I might have to return home. You are more than welcome to join me. It's an absolute shit show.
Whoa. Did you think we weren't?
Yeah, right. Really? You thought we wouldn't come with you? We get to see your hometown for the first time and kill demons. It's a win-win.
We get to help you in any way. You've done so much for all of us. You literally just brought me back to life right now.
Yeah, you understand that you're stuck with us, right?
And you're going to be great at helping them.
Thanks. I really need that encouragement right now. Okay. I just don't want to drag you guys into something that you don't want to be dragged in. This is another war.
I opt in.
Yeah. Likewise. Gentlemen, you understand that you're family, right? Your chosen family. We're there for you no matter what. We've been through this. You've got us no matter what. Besides, the message said sand demon, so I'd really love to see if a fireball can turn a sand demon into a glass demon. You know?
That'd be pretty cool. I'm excited to see what you can do with that. Definitely. All right. Well, why don't we rest tonight? Surprise the Senate a day early. And then
you said you wanted to make them sweat, right? I think that sounds great.
Yes, but you need a bed, so Dragon, grab an arm.
Yeah. First, and Dragon's gonna cast Vampiric Touch on himself to heal himself. Because with Dragon's new archetype, I heal from negative damage.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm not gonna do the math now because it's 12d6 negative damage, but
and then we're gonna go home and rest.
Yeah, we'll go home and rest. But realistically, Dragon's healing for that amount.
Okay.
Whew.
So
Tingles.
With great success and heavy news, and the world being saved on the horizon constantly, you all are going to take a nice long rest in this quarry, and then go to Adolphon Prime's Senate tomorrow, where you will meet Bowen Rionag. You will absolutely meet Valaine Tarsian. And you'll probably get to meet Dali Tontine and Al Muhammia himself. And that is where we're going to end today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to Season 3, Episode 8 of Edge of Legend. With this episode down, that means there are only 18 more episodes to save the whole world and whatever is left over is the episode. And with that being said, that means there's only 18 more episodes to save the whole world. And whatever's left over after that, that's just what it is in the world. Well, let us say our goodnights and our goodbyes, starting with Randy. Randy, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hey everyone. Twitter or X or whatever the heck we're calling it this week is imploding, so I'm trying to get out of there. But you can find me on Twitter. I'm still gonna call it that. You can also find me on Blue Sky and on Hive at Roller Raja. That's ROLLER to see some of the projects I'm doing, just to name a few. I finally can tell you guys that Harbingers is starting in September, so that's going to be really exciting. I'll get more information when I can. I have some other cool projects, and then I'm going to my first convention, everyone. I'm going to Big Bad Con, whenever that is, in September, end of September. So I'm super excited. I've never been to a con in my entire life, and I'm kind of nervous, but I'm super pumped. So if you're going, let me know. Come hang out. Let's be friends. All right.
Yeah. Well, next up, we have Wes. Wes, please tell us who you are, where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hi, everyone. I'm Wes. You can find me on that sweet, sweet internet at Wes_IRL. That's Instagram and, yeah, the unnamed program in development, formerly known as Twitter. But yeah, other than that, you can find me here Wednesdays at 8 p.m. PST for Edge of Legend. And tonight was a lot of fun. Great job, PJ.
Glad y'all had a good time. And of course, the Queen of Nubia, the avatar of death herself, the conqueror of, I guess, the conquerors. Kylie, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello there, I'm Kylie, or I go by Kai. It really doesn't matter at this point. You can find me at Kai's Wonderful Life all over the internet. Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. I don't care. Yeah, so when I'm not here with this amazing cast and crew, I am also over on Initiative Order every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, playing a Dresden Files TTRPG, which is a lot of fun. We only have 2 episodes left. We don't play this week, but the following week. It's gonna be a great time. And I got some other projects in the works that just keep an eye out on my social media to find out more.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess that just leaves little old me. My name is PJ Megaw. You can find me all over the internet at PJ Megaw. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Shitter. So if you're on the X Twitter, or Shitter as we're calling it now, you can go ahead and look me up there. I'm also on Blue Sky at pjmegaw.bluesky.social or whatever. You know, just search my name. And when I'm not here, these amazing legends Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can find me on Queen's Court Games doing their Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition podcast called the All Night Society. We just got more awards. I believe it was the either Florida or Maine competition. And you can go to their podcast at Spotify and check that out. We have some amazing episodes in the tank and some new ones coming out. It's going to be great. On this channel, in August 19th, we're having a charity game for the Rainbow Railroad called Ocean's 11. Shionibus herself actually started this when they talked to Villain Tarsian back in Season 2. And we're going to get to see what happens when a handful of elves break into an Enchelator party to steal the Seed of Life, the last remaining Seed of Life, from demon-worshipping noble aristocrats. If you want to, you can go to our Tiltify right now, Nat20 Prods Tiltify, look for Ocean's Elven, and donate early so you can vote to see which NPC team is going to go against your rivals, or will be the rival for these people. More stuff on the Nat20 Prods on Twitter, and I will also be at Big Bad Con. I will be doing 3 panels and a game, so if you want to play some Pathfinder 2E with me, look out for that. I'll give you more details on my socials. And I think that's enough. Before I go, I want to thank, of course, Wes in the chat for that amazing sub. Thank you so much. And I want to thank Insomnia Night RPG for your raid. Thank you so much for coming in. Sorry it was at the end, but it was great to see you while we could. Without further ado, we are going to raid Hero Zone. Let me write that in. And And there we go. We're going to wait for that to load. And also, if you can, go to the initiative order and look up their mythical melee on their YouTube, because your boy was playing Don Quixote with them on last week, and it was amazing. I cried a lot because I got to do some great Don Quixote. Anyway, and that's it. What's our raid cry again? I always forget what our raid cry is. Just be legendary.
I think it was What Up Legends.
What up, legends? All right, so when you go there in that chat, say what up, legends. We love y'all. We'll see you here same nat time, same nat channel for Edge of Legend. You're rating in 3, 2, 1.